Well, the month is just flying past, and it's that time again to check out the Kalgoorlie-Boulder real estate market with senior sales consultant Iris.Haynes.
Welcome to October's market update. This month was all about lots of buyers asking me for off-market listings, multiple offers on properties, and most of my properties sold at asking price or well above. It is the time. It is a seller's market. If you are looking to sell, connect with me. I am always happy to do a free seller's consultation.
And while Iris checks out Kalgoorlie from the top of the mining head there, let's have a look at the market. Well, at John Matthew & Sons, the sales consultants have been busy. In a word, the market remains hot. And there's an interesting phenomenon happening. Now, while there's only occasional auctions in Perth and Western Australia, it's not something which is common for house buyers in Western Australia, and especially Kalgoorlie. However, with the strong demand for some properties, we're talking several interested buyers for some houses. That means that the sellers have requested that the interested buyers put in their best offer for the property. Now, this is sort of like a silent auction. Now, while this is great for sellers, as they're often able to get above asking price for their properties, what can you do as a buyer if you're faced in this situation? Well, the answer's really quite simple. If you find a place that you like and you would love to live in that area, well, simply put your best offer in. In other words, the most that you would pay for this property if you were dealing with it on a one-to-one basis with the seller. This will ensure that if you do miss out on the property, you know that you've given it your best shot and put your best price in. And all of this is reflected in the latest sales listing data, with a low number of properties and more than half of those are under offer. You can also see this in the rental market too, with the latest figures also showing the vacancy rate remains very low. And this means that properties are attractive to investors as well. So there's a strong demand on all fronts. And with Perth tipped to rise by another 10% next year, what does this mean for Kalgoorlie? Will we follow suit? Well, nobody really knows for sure. All we know is that it's an exciting time in Kalgoorlie.
Keep informed, stay ahead, and thank you for watching.